We are back today with another interesting issue that we have or might one day be confronted with. We will be exploring the legality of parking on someone else's driveway. The question here is it illegal for someone else to park on your driveway in the UK? Let's explore what the law has to say about this. In this video we will be discussing all aspects regarding parking on someone else's driveway and answering commonly asked questions relating to this issue such as 1. Can the police or council remove the car? 2. What can you do if someone parks on your driveway? 3. Can you take any legal action for? Can you remove the car yourself? 5. Can you request the car to be removed? 6. What steps can you take to prevent someone parking on your driveway in the future? We will also talk about what the highway code say about parking. There are no laws specifically stating that you own your driveway. Although you may have paid for the right to your driveway, technically, it's still considered part of public land. As a result, someone else isn't breaking any laws by parking on your driveway. However, you can take legal action if they cause damage or disruption to your property. For example, if they block your garage entrance or cause issues with drains or pipes underneath your property, then you can take steps against them. While there is no criminal law against the indecent act of someone parking on your driveway without your consent, your driveway is part of your property, so by driving onto it the person is committing an act of trespassing. This also applies if you park on someone else's driveway. Trespassing, however, is classed as a civil offense, not a criminal offense, meaning the police don't have the power to make an arrest. The question you might be asking yourself is if you can call the police or council to come and have the car removed. Right. At one time, parking enforcement was handled by the police, but following the Road Traffic Act 1991, responsibility transferred to local authorities, which can issue penalty charge notices for parking offences on the road. If the offence is committed on a public highway or the car is blocking the driveway while parked on a public road, the council has the power to act. But when a car is on a drive, it's technically on private property and the council has no authority to remove it. Where a vehicle has been abandoned, your local council would be required to move it regardless of whether it's on public or private land, but if the car has up-to-date tax, insurance, MOT, and isn't in a dangerous condition, the council is powerless to do anything. But what can you do if someone parks on your driveway? There is no quick fix for nuisance chances using your driveway to nab a parking space for the day. Unfortunately, there is little chance of the law getting involved and the legal action will take a considerable amount of time. The best thing to do on a one-off is to keep calm and don't let the situation escalate. Never take the law into your own hands and do not stoop to revenge tactics that could get you prosecuted also. If it's causing an issue, try and speak to the person and resolve the situation sensibly. If you find it is a long-term issue, either happening on a regular basis, or a car has been left on your driveway for some time, the following advice may help. If you were to pursue a civil case for trespassing, the courts have the jurisdiction to remove the car from the driveway. Your solicitor would be able to get the civil court's permission to find out the legal owner of the vehicle involved, and a judge would have to make its removal an order of the court. Another option is to pursue a legal claim for nuisance behavior on the grounds that the driver is interfering with your use and enjoyment of your property. You should be aware, however, going through the courts can be a long and potentially costly process if you do not have legal expenses insurance. However, you can request for the car to be removed. Local councils have a duty to remove abandoned vehicles, so if you suspect the vehicle is abandoned, the best thing to do is to report it to your local authority. Remember, a vehicle is considered abandoned if one of the following applies. 1. They have no keeper on the DVLA's database and are untaxed. Check vehicle tax online. 2. They're stationary for a significant amount of time. 3. They're significantly damaged, run down or unroadworthy with flat tires, wheels removed or broken windows. 4. They're burned out. 5. They have no number plates. Local authorities must give 15 days notice before they remove the vehicle. They can't remove the vehicle if the landowners or occupiers object during the notice period. Did you know, there are steps you can take to prevent someone parking on your driveway in the future? There are steps you can take to deter people from parking on your drive, such as putting up a fence, gate, or bollards. This might be especially helpful if you live near a hospital, for example, where parking is notoriously difficult and expensive. But don't even think about taking revenge by vandalizing the vehicle, or you could end up being prosecuted yourself. But what does the highway code say about parking? Parking etiquette and the law are two different things. According to section 243 of the code, you must not park 1. Near a school entrance. 2. Anywhere you would prevent access for emergency services. 3. At or near a bus or tram stop or taxi rank. 4. On the approach to a level crossing tramway crossing. 5. Opposite or within 10 meters of a junction, except in an authorized parking space. 6. Near the brow or a hill or hump bridge. 7. Opposite a traffic island or another parked vehicle. 8. Where you would force other traffic to enter a tram lane. 9. Where the curb has been lowered to help wheelchair users and powered mobility vehicles. 10. In front of an entrance to a property. 11. On a bend. 12. Where you would obstruct cyclists' use of cycle facilities except when forced to do so by stationary traffic. There are also a whole set of rules related to parking on the pavement, which is currently only illegal in London. We will discuss about this in our subsequent episodes. Parking on someone else's driveway without their permission is hugely inconsiderate and should never be done, irrespective of the laws. If you have experienced this type of nuisance behavior, we would like to hear about it in the comments section. So there you have it. While it's not illegal for someone else to park on your driveway in the UK, there are still ways you can take action if they cause problems. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful and informative, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this one. Until next time, stay safe and take care.